is in the flesh. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is
so much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Close the door.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You've got to go out there and win.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
And there's the bell for round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know they're fighting. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook had to hurt. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. A perfect counter shot. Right hook's blocked. Looking to land the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Expected in this.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
So get your boxing back together. Put him back.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, watching your every move, that every switch.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Is that a match made in heaven?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. It's all offense all the time. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Back at it in round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He blocks the hook. Counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them, get them complaining to the referee. Because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Holding nothing back here in the round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And win
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. The jab's working nice.
this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that
Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great round.
anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Switch on, switch on.
Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in a ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He misses with that jab. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
When you have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you...
Oh my God, Johnny! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats, Robinson, goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.